Yo, what's up guys? In today's video, I got some big Chicago Bulls news that came out the other day. But before I jump into today's video, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, leave a quick like on today's video, and some comments and questions below today's video. Also, check out my last video if you guys missed it. I was talking about the Bulls losing their first round draft pick, Zach LaVine committing to Team USA, and the Chicago Bulls have already started scouting and interviewing potential second round draft picks. But no matter what, let's just jump right into today's video, because yesterday some very interesting and big Chicago Bulls news came out. And according to Darnell Mayberry of The Athletic, he is a Chicago Bulls insider. And of course, the Bulls were one of the most unluckiest teams in the NBA draft lottery. We did not keep our top 4 projected draft pick, even though the Magic were expected to get it. And while losing our first round draft pick, Darnell Mayberry said the Chicago Bulls may look into trading back into the first round on draft night by using the expiring contracts of possibly Thaddeus Young, Tomas Satoransky, which are both non-guaranteed contracts, or maybe even Farouq Aminu's $10 million contract. This is pretty big news, especially if the Bulls are going to trade up into the first rounder. I mean, there is many teams in the first round with many draft picks, such as the Oklahoma City Thunder, that I could see them possibly trading those draft picks for maybe a veteran or other young talents. And in this article, he was also talking about how other divisional rivals had better luck at the lottery. Of course, the Pistons landed the top overall draft pick, and they're expected to draft Cade Cunningham. That could make point guard Killian Hayes available in trade conversations, Mayberry speculates. And meanwhile, if the Cavs get Jalen Green at number 3, they might be willing to part with Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, or even Isaac Okoro. So that's definitely some huge Chicago Bulls news. Like I said just the other day, the Bulls already started scouting second rounders. And at first, I really didn't look too deep into this article. But the more I think about it, it does make sense. The Bulls can clear up some cap space and possibly get a young talent that Arcidiacono has his eyes on. And since then, even more news came out to even prove this. And since then, 2 days after the Chicago Bulls lost their draft pick, some more interesting news came out. And according to Hoops Hype, projected lottery pick Scottie Barnes has already interviewed with the Chicago Bulls. And likewise, first round talent Sharife Cooper also said he spoke with the Bulls recently. And not only is this very interesting, because I'd say in most NBA mock drafts, both these guys are anywhere from 6 to 10. So my guess is Arcidiacono and the Bulls have their eyes on some young talents, and they might trade up, because neither of these guys are expected to be a top 4 draft pick. And of course, if the Bulls did keep their draft pick, it would be a top 4 pick. So this is very interesting news. Definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video. And now I'm going to be breaking down both these players' games and everything like that. I'm definitely surprised Arcidiacono and the Bulls are looking into young talents. I expected us to be in more of a win now mode, but I would not be mad if the Bulls did trade up and drafted another young talent. But nonetheless, let's start with Scottie Barnes. Like I said, he talked to the Chicago Bulls the other day. And Scottie Barnes is one of those players that can do it all on the basketball court. He's listed as a small forward, but he's got the size to defend in the paint and the skills to run an offense. He spends most of his minutes running the point for FSU, showing off elite passing vision and feel for the game. And like I said, Scottie Barnes is generally mocked in the top 10 of most mock drafts, but we have seen him having even higher upside and a chance to break into the top 5. And Scottie is also a competitor who gives great effort and plays the game the right way. And if you really look into it, he's a 6'9" point guard who can guard 4 or 5 positions. He's just an all-around player. He has great length, he's super strong already, great size, and a very powerful build. He competes on every possession, and he makes a lot of hustle plays as well. He has a great feel for the game and flashes great point guard skills. He has a lot of potential, and he just understands the game and knows how to play the right way. He's also very deadly in transition as well. He's also very versatile on the defensive end, and he has amazing footwork as well. He just sounds like a player that can do it all. And say the Bulls do trade up for him, I would not be mad. I'm not exactly sure if the Bulls even have a chance to trade up, But no matter what, even though the Bulls did lose out on their first rounder, I'm happy that the Bulls front office is still staying busy, scouting on young talents that the Bulls probably don't even have a chance to draft unless we trade up. Like I said the other day, they already started scouting and interviewing second rounders as well. I'm just really happy with everything this front office has done for the past year or so now. But that's enough with Scottie Barnes, and while I was breaking that down, I realized that he was more of a point guard, and same with Sharife Cooper. Now, he is an actual point guard, so it's looking like the Bulls are still trying to upgrade the point guard position. Sharife is a very undersized point guard, but he's very big on talent. He is only 6 feet tall. He did play for Auburn. And Cooper is lightning quick and he's a super crafty ball handler and a passer with elite vision. He's the engine that makes his team run, and he plays with great effort and energy. His size will definitely hurt him to play pro, especially on the defensive end, but he does play with a big heart, and he has a knack for making plays all over the court. And Cooper is the definition of a pure point guard with a great feel for spacing, for setting up teammates, and for taking over the game when needed, of course. He's a winner and a leader, and he should be a big impact player in the NBA. And his outside shot is inconsistent, and he'll definitely have to improve on that if he wants to reach his true potential in the NBA. I find this very interesting that the Bulls are still interviewing and meeting with potential first-round draft picks, even though the Bulls don't have a draft pick. Mayberry kind of hinted at the Bulls may look into trading into the first round. I'd be down for that. It would definitely be interesting to see what Arcidiacono and the Bulls front office have in mind for this upcoming offseason. I expect a very busy offseason. I'm going to keep you guys updated on any other, I'd say, draft news or rumors, even though the Bulls don't have a first rounder. But definitely leave some comments and questions below today's video talking about any of the topics that I talked about if you guys do in fact want the Bulls to possibly trade up into the first round. And leave some comments below who you guys would want us to maybe trade up for and who you guys would want us to draft in the second round. Maybe that would have to include trading Thaddeus or Tomas Satoransky or hopefully Aminu's contract for a first rounder. But no matter what, like I just said, I'll keep you guys updated throughout this whole offseason. If you guys are still watching to the end of today's video, you guys need to join my Discord. We're always talking about any Bulls news or rumors over there. Thank you guys for watching today's video and all the support on the channel recently. Like I said, click the first link below today's video and join my Discord. Also, check out all my past videos if you guys missed them. Thank you guys for watching today's video. Have a good one.